bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me right by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hi, Aunt Eller.
Scare me to death. What are you doing?
Come to see you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy it don't miss a tree. And I know weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a
God bless you, Lord. You wasn't so young and smart, Alfie. I'd marry you and get you to sit around tonight and sing to me.
No, you wouldn't either, because I would marry you nor none of your kinfolk. I could help it.
Oh, none of my kinsfolk, huh?
And you can tell them that. All of them, including that niece of yours, Miss Laurey Williams. Say, Aunt Eller, you was to tell me where Laurey was at. Where did you tell me she was at?
I wouldn't tell you at all. First I can make it out, Laurey ain't paying you no heed.
So she don't take to me much, huh? Say, where'd you get such an uppity niece that wouldn't pay no heed to me? Who's the best bronc buster in this here territory?
You, I'll bet.
And the best bulldogger in 17 counties? Me, that too. And looky here, I'm handsome, ain't I?
Curvy as a pitcher.
Curly-headed, ain't I? And bow-legged from the saddle for God knows how long, ain't I?
Couldn't stop a pig in the road.
Well, what else does she want then, the damn she-mule?
I don't know, but I'm sure starting it ain't you. Who are you taking to the box social tonight?
Ain't thought much about it.
Bet you come over to ask Laurey.
And what if I did?
You asked me too? I'll wear my fascinator.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Is this all that's come a-calling at it already 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning?
You know it was me before you opened the door.
No such a thing.
You did too. You heard my voice and you know it was me.
I heard a voice talking to Rumbly along with Aunt Eller, and I heard someone singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
You know it was me, so you sitting there thinking up something mean to say. I'm a good man not to ask you to the box social.
If you did ask me, I wouldn't go with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a new buggy with red wheels on it, have you?
No, I ain't.
And a spanking team with their bridles all jangling?
No.
Expect you to ride on behind old Dunn, I guess. You better ask that old Cummins girl you took such a shine to, over across the river.
If I was to ask you, they'd be a way to take you, Miss Laurey Smarty.
Oh, they would.
Why not take you out tonight with me? Honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind a team of snow-white horses in the slickest gig you'll ever see. Chicks and ducks and geese and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish it go on forever? And it never stopped in that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Sure feel like a queen sitting up in that carriage.
Only she talked so mean to me a while back on Eller, I'm a good mind not to take her.
She ain't said I was going.
Ain't asked you.
How'd you get such a rig out? I bet he's went and hired a rig over to Claremore, thinking I'd go with him.
Saw you know about it.
Spent all his money hiring a rig and now ain't got nobody to ride in it.
Have to. Did not hire. Made the whole thing up out of my head.
What? Made it up?
Dashboard and all.
Oh. Get off me, please, you! I never paid you to get yourself out of here. Telling me lies!
Making up a few birdies in against a lot I know. Don't you wish there was such a rig though? Then you could cook a big party and do a go down to a Mornin if you was mine to. Then when you was all tired out, I'd lift you onto the Surrey and like jump up alongside of you. We just point the horses home. I can just picture the whole thing. I can see the stars getting blurry when we ride back home in the Surrey, riding slowly home in the Surrey with the fringe on top. I can feel the day getting older, feel a sleepy head near my shoulder, nodding, drooping close to my shoulder till it falls. Purple up, the sun is swimming on the rim of a hill. The moon is taking a header. And just as I'm thinking all the earth is still, a lark will wake up in the meadow. Hush, bird, my baby's asleeping. Maybe got a dream worth the keeping. Whoa, sleep. And just keep a creeping at a slow clip, clop. Don't you hurry in the Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Only there ain't no such rig. You said you leave the whole thing up. Why'd you come around here with your stories and your lies, get me all worked up that way? Talking about the sun, swimming on the hill and all, like it was so? Who want to ride alongside of you anyway? Why don't you just grab her and kiss her when she asks that away, Curly? She's aching for you too, I bet. Oh, I won't even speak to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. The bragging, bow-legged, wish he had a sweetheart bump. She likes you. Why not?
She liked me anymore. She took the dogs on me.
You get the wagon and stuff?
What way?
There's a crowd of folks coming down from the bushy head for the box social.
Curly said you'd loan us your big wagon for the social.
Of course I would. You'd ask me.
Got to talking about a lot of other things. I'll go hitch up the wagon now if he says it's all right.
Go ahead.
See what we brung you on, Eller?
Hi, Will!
Hi, Aunt Eller.
What happened up that fair? You do any good in the steer roping?
I did pretty good. I won it.
Ain't nobody can sling rope like our territory boys.
Ain't stayed 1 minute, Aunt Eller. Don't you remember? Ada Wayne's pa said I could marry her if I could get $50.
$50? That what they give you for prize money?
That's what.
Hey, Beto and his pa keeps his promise, will be damned at your wedding.
If you don't keep his promise, I'll take her right out from under his nose. And I won't give him the present I brought from Goodfellas. What I got for Ada Wayne's pa. Use that son of Ellen. Hold it up to your eye like this. And then, once you get a good look, turn around at the top and the picture changes. Well, I'll be side-gated. They call it the little wonder.
Silly goats. Hussy.
never wet your feet. They go about as far as they can go. Yes, sir. Gone about as far as they can go. Everything's up to date and clean to see. They've gone about as far as they can go. They got a big theater they call the Burley Q. 50 cents you can see a dainty show. One of the girls was fat and pink and red. As round above as she was round below. I'd swear that she was painted from her shoulder to her heel. But later in the second act she began to feel. I'd swear that everything that she had was absolutely real. About as far as she could go. Yes, sir. Not about as far as she could go. It's called two-step. It's all the dancing nowadays. The waltz is through. A one and a two, a one and a two. Of course they don't do it alone. Come on now. Yes, sir. That's about as far as she can go. What are you doing now, Bill? It's called ragtime. I've seen a couple city fellas doing it. Come on, boys. Everyone join in now. All right.
will get him. It's the best hired hand I ever had. Just about runs the barn by himself. Two women couldn't do it, you ought to know that.
Laurey take up with a man like that?
I ain't said she's took up with him.
Well, he's around all the time, ain't he? He lives here.
Out in the smokehouse.
Changed my mind about cleaning the hen house today. Leaving it till tomorrow. Gotta quit early, cause I'm driving Laurey over to the party tonight.
You're driving Laurey?
Ask her.
Well, wouldn't that just make you fall? Well, don't forget it, Aunt Eller. Me and you's got a date together, and you make up a nice box of lunch, maybe I'll bid for it.
How's it going, Curly? And that rig you made up? I'll ride a straddle of them lights winking like lightning bugs.
That there ain't no made-up rig. I done hired it over to Claremore here.
Thanks, you did?
Sure did. Purdy one, too. When I come and call for you right after supper, make sure you got your beauty spots fastened onto you proper, so we won't lose them off. Here? That's a right smart turnout. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass windows you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. I'll see you before tonight anyways, on the way back from the station. Ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top.
Curly, tell the girls at Bushhead to stop by and freshen up. It's a long way to Skidmore's. That means I'll have a lot of company. Better pack your lunch hamper.
Aunt Eller, don't go to Skidmore's with Curly tonight. If you do, I'll have to ride with Judd all alone.
That's what you wanted, ain't it?
No, I only did it because Hurley was so fresh. But I'm afraid to tell Judd I won't go, Aunt Eller. He do something terrible. Makes me shiver every time he gets close to me. Ever go down to that old smokehouse where he's at?
Plenty of times. Why?
Did you see them pictures he's got tacked onto the walls?
Oh, yeah, I see them. But don't you pay them no mind.
Something wrong inside him, Aunt Eller. I hook my door at night and I fasten my windows again it. And the sound of feet walking up and down under that tree outside my room. Mornings he comes to his breakfast and looks at me out from under his eyebrows like some back in the brush snares. You know what I'm talking about.
You're crazy, youngin'. Stop acting like a chicken with his head cut off. Now, who do you reckon that is drove up? It's that old peppermint. One who told me that egg beater.
He's got Ada Annie with him. Will Parker's Ada Annie.
Old Pepper told me that egg beater beat up eggs and bring out dish rags, and I don't know it all.
Yoo-hoo, Ada Annie.
Hold your horses, Pepperman. I want to talk to you.
Oh, hi, Aunt Eller.
Hi yourself.
Hello, Laurey. Hello. Will Parker's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you. Will Parker? I did not count on him being back so soon. I can see that. Been riding a piece. Oh, the peddler man's gonna drive me to the box social. Sort of a tasty lunch. Hey, Annie, have you took up with that peddler man? Not yet. But you're promised to Will Parker, ain't you? Not what you might say promised. I just told him maybe. Well, don't you like him no more? Of course I do. There will never be nobody like Will. Then what about this peddler man? There will never be nobody like him neither. Well, which one do you like the best? Whatever one I'm with. Well, you air silly. Now, Laurey, you know they didn't never pay me no mind up to this year. Counts that I was flat and scrawny as a beanpole. Then I kind of rounded up a little. Now the boys act different to me. Well, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong. I like it. I like it so much when a feller talks pretty to me. I get all shaky from horn to hoof. Don't you? Can't think what you're talking about. Don't you feel kind of sorry for a feller when he looks at you like he wants to kiss you? Well, you can't just go around kissing everybody that asks you. Didn't anybody ever tell you that? Yeah, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know it's right and wrong since I've been 10. But I heard a lot of stories and how that can be true. About how girls are put upon the head. I know I mustn't fall
Look, got things for to wear when I have it. What it. Now give me the other.
Which one? Oh, you want to buy this one to match the other one.
What do you mean, do I want to buy it?
Like that you'll have it for 4 bits.
Do you want me to grab that egg beater and rain it down your windpipe?
Does anybody want to buy something? How about you, Miss Laurey? A pretty young girl like you must be wanting something.
Me? Of course I want some. Want a buckle made out of shiny silver to fasten onto my shoes. Want a dress with lace. Want perfume. Want to be purty. Want to smell like a honeysuckle vine.
Give her a cake, so.
Want things I've heard of and never had before. A rubber-tired buggy. A cut-glass sugar bowl. Want things I can't tell you about. Not just to look at and hold in your hands. Things to happen to you. Things so nice if they ever did happen to you. Oh, your heart would quit beating. You'd fall down dead.
I have just the thing. The elixir of Egypt.
What's that?
It's a secret formula. It belonged to Pharaoh's daughter.
Smelling salts.
But a special kind of smelling salt. Read what it says on the label. You take a whiff of this and you'll see everything clear. That's what Pharaoh's daughter used to do, and she had a hard problem to decide. Like, what prince she ought to marry, what dress she ought to wear to the party. She'd take a whiff of this.
I'll take a bottle of that, Mr. Peddler.
Precious stuff.
How much?
2 bits.
Throw away your money.
Helps you decide what to do.
Now then, who wants me to show them some pretty doodads with lace around the bottom and ribbons running in and out?
You mean fancy drawers?
All made in Paris.
Well, I don't wear that kind myself, but I sure do like to look at them.
Yeah, that's all right. If you ain't going no place.
Bring your trackers inside, and maybe I can find you something to eat and drink.
Well, ask her, why don't you? Ellie, Laurey and me have been having an argument
About what, baby?
about what you meant when you said that about driving with me to the end of the world.
I didn't really mean to the end of the world.
And how far did you want to go?
Well, about as far as, say, Claremore, to the hotel.
Oh, what's at the hotel?
Well, out front of the hotel is a veranda. Inside is a lobby. And upstairs is paradise.
I thought these just bedrooms.
For you and me, baby, paradise.
You see, I knew that I was right and Laurey was wrong. You two want to marry me, don't you?
Hello, Annie. What did you just say?
I said, you do want to marry me, don't you? What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Well, Susanna, you ain't no Annie. I'm back.
Now, Foot just went, "Hello, Will." That's Will Parker. Promise me you won't fight him.
I fight him. I never saw the man.
Oh, ain't no Annie. How's my honey bunch? How's the sweetest 110 pounds of sugar in the territory?
Oh, Will, this is Ellie Hakim.
How are you, Hack? Don't mind the way I talk, all right. I'm gonna marry her.
Marry her? On purpose?
Sure.
Oh, marriage is a wonderful thing. I got a brother in Persia. He got 6 wives.
6 wives,
Well,
all at
that's,
once.
that's the way they do it in them countries.
Not always. I got another brother in Persia. He only got 1 wife. He's a bachelor.
Look, Will.
Look, Will, nothing. Know what I got for first prize in the fair? $50.
Well, that was good. $50.
Hey, Sean, your pa promised I could marry you if I could get $50.
That's right, he did.
You know what I done with it? Spent it all on presents.
But if you spent it, then you ain't got the cash.
What I got's worth more than the cash. Fellow who sold me the stuff told me.
But Will,
Stop saying but Will. When do I get a little old kiss? Oh, you know, Annie, you ain't been off my mind since I left. All the time I'd rope one under the hoofs and pull him up sharp. Then he'd lay down his rump. Then I'd think of you.
Aw, don't start talking purty, Will.
See a lot of beautiful gals in Kansas City. I give one of them a look.
How could you see them if you didn't give them a look?
I mean, I didn't look loving at them. Like I look at you.
Aw, Will, please don't look like that. I can't bear it.
Won't stop looking till I get a little old kiss.
Oh, what's a little old kiss?
Nothing unless it comes from you.
No, I won't.
That I say that your lips are like roses are brownies. What you gonna do? Ain't you feel my heart palpitate, baby, bumping, waiting for a song, something nice from you. I gotta get a kiss, ain't it's gotta be quick, or I'll jump up quick and die.
What's it gonna say? Talk heart is busted in two.
Well, are you sure you got to marry Will?
Sure shooting.
And there's no chance for you to change your mind?
No chance.
Then my heart is busted in two.
Oh, well, you do make up pretty things to say.
Annie, that you?
Hello, Pa. What you been shooting?
Rabbits. Not sure what I hear about Will Parker getting $50?
Yup, and he wants to hold you to your promise.
Too bad. Still in all, I can't go back in my word.
See, Ellie?
And I advise you get the money off of him before he go out and lose it all. Put it in your stocking or inside your corset, where he can't get at it. Or can he?
Pa, he ain't exactly kept it. He spent it all on
You
presents.
see? What did I tell you? Now he can't have you. I said it had to be $50 cash.
But Mr. Carnes, is that fair?
Who the hell are you?
This is Ellie Hakim.
Well, shut your face before I fill your behind so full of buckshot that you'll be walking around like a duck the rest of your life.
Ellie, if I don't have to marry Will, then maybe your heart don't have to be busted in two, like you said.
I did not say that.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Are you trying to make out my daughter to be a liar?
No, I'm just making it clear what the liar I am. If she's telling the truth.
What else you been saying to my daughter?
Oh, an awful lot.
When?
Last night, we moonlight
Where?
alongside a haystack.
Listen, Mr. Carnes.
Listen. What else did you say?
Oh, he called me his Persian kitten.
Why did you call her that?
I don't know.
I do. He said I was like his Persian kitten because they's the cats with the soft round tails.
That's enough. In this part of the country, that better be a proposal of marriage.
That's what I thought.
Is that what you think?
Look, Mr. Carnes.
I'm looking.
I'm no good. I'm a peddler. I travel up and down and all around. You hardly ever see your daughter no more.
That'll be all right. I'll take care of her, son. Take care of my little rosebud.
Oh, Pa, that's pretty. Are you sure for certain you can bear to let me go?
Sure, Mr. Carnes.
Just you try to change my mind.
Oh, Ellie, ain't it wonderful? Pa making up our minds for us. And he won't change neither. Once he says you can have me, why, you got me!
I know. I got you.
This is Ellie Hakim, peddler's bride. Wait till I tell the girls.
Trapped, tricked, hoodwinked, ambushed.
And just remember, when the auction starts tonight, mine's the biggest hamper.
So that's the Cummings girl I heard so much talk of.
You've seen her before, ain't you?
Yeah, well, I've seen her, but not since she got so old. Never did see anybody get so peaked looking in such a short time.
She says she's only 18. I bet you she's 19.
What you got in your hamper?
It's just some old meat pies and apple jelly. Nothing like what Gertie Cummins has in her basket.
Say, you're really gonna drive to the box social with that Judd feller?
Reckon so. Why?
None, it's just that everybody seems to expect me to take you.
Then maybe it's just as well you ain't. We don't want people talking about us, do we?
Think people do talk about us?
Oh, you know how they are. Like a swarm of mud wasps. Always gotta be buzzing about something.
Well, what are they saying, that you're stuck on me?
Most of the talk is that you're stuck on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Me neither.
Why do they think love stories that only my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors?
I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist, I practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please kind folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much.
Blessing your jokes.
People will say we're in love. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes doesn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things. Give me my rose and my love. Sweetheart, they're suspecting
Some people claim that you are to blame as much as I. Why do you take the trouble to bake my favorite pie? Granting you wish I carved our initials on that tree. Just keep a slice of all the advice you give so free. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the rain with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't keep your hand in mine. Your hand looks so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll see it's alright with me. People will say we're in love. Tell Judge you gotta go with me tonight.
Oh, Curly, no, I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't? Well then, guess I'll just go down to the smokehouse where Judd's at. See what's so elegant about him? Makes girls want to go to parties with him.
Curly,
What?
nothing. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Dr. Paper Tag? Oh, Eller. Yes, nearly. Dr. Hank. What I want with the old hanky? Got some blush in your cheek, some in your eye.
Well, open it, can't you?
Howdy.
What you want?
I done got through my business up at the farmhouse to start our pay call. You got a gun, I see.
Good one. Colt 45.
What do you do with it?
Shoot things.
Say, that there pink fiction, huh? That's a naked woman, ain't it?
Your eyes don't lie to you.
Well, I'm stark naked as a jaybird. No, she ain't not quite. Got a couple thingamabobs tied on me, Bert.
Shucks. About anything what I got here. Look at that top one.
I go blind. That give me ideas, that would.
That's a dinger, that is.
Yeah, that sure is a dinger. It's a nice rope you got here. Sure spins nice. You know Will Parker? He can sure spin a rope. Good strong hook you got there. You could hang yourself on that, Judd.
I could what?
Hang yourself. Fact is, you can stand on a log or a chair right about here, see? And then all you have to do would be to tie that good around your neck, hang that up there first, of course, and then all you'd have to do would be to fall off the log or the chair, whichever you'd rather fall off of. 5 minutes or less, with good luck, you'd be dead as a doornail.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Folks who come to your funeral and sing sad songs, they would. You never know how many people like you until you're dead. You'd probably be all laid out in the parlor. You'd be decked out in your best suit, your hair combed down slick in a high starch collar.
Will there be any flowers, do you think?
Sure would. And palms too, all around your coffin. Then the folks would gather around and the men would bare their heads and the women would sniffle softly. Some probably even faint ones that took a shot to you when you was alive.
What woman ever took a shot to me?
Lots of women. Only they don't ever come right out and show you unless you die first.
I guess that's so.
They sure sing loud though when the singing started. Sing like their hearts would break. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. I'll gather around his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a feller have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry Pete, weeping and wailing from some of those women. And then he said, Judd was the most misunderstood man in the territory. He used to think he was a mean-hugging fellow, and they called him dirty, scuffing, dirty pig stealer. But the folks that really knowed him, though that beneath them two dirty shirts he always wore, there beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Judd Fry loved his fellow man.
And he loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the fields. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn, and he treated the rats like equals, which was right. And he loved the children, and he loved everybody and everything in the world. Only he never let on, so nobody ever noticed. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. His friends will weep and wail for miles around.
Miles around.
The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. He's laying in a coffin made of wood. Bad folks are feeling sad, 'cause they used to treat 'em bad. And now they know their friend has gone for good. Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head.
He's looking oh so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep, but it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor Judd. Poor Judd. Yes, sir. That's the way it be. Sure be an interesting funeral. Wouldn't like to miss it.
Wouldn't like to miss it. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll go first.
Maybe. Let's see now. Where'd you work at before you come here? Up by Quapaw, wasn't it?
Yeah. Before that, over by Tulsa. Lousy they was to me, both of them. Always making out they was better. Treating me like dirt.
And what'd you do? Get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
No one that I recollect. It just come into my head.
If it ever come to getting even with anybody, I know how to do it.
That?
Nah, the safer ways than that. Use your brains. Remember that fire on the Bartlett farm over by Sweetwater?
Sure do. About 5 years ago. Terrible accident burned up the father, mother, and daughter.
That weren't no accident. A feller told me the hard hand was stuck on the Bartlett girl and he found her in the hayloft with another feller.
And it was him that burned the place?
Took him weeks to get all the kerosene. Bombed it at different times. Feller who told me made out it happened in Missouri, but I knowed all the time it was the Bartlett farm. What a liar he was.
Kind of murder too, wasn't it? Get some air in here.
You ain't told me yet what business you had here. You got no cattle to sell, nor no cow and ponies. The old crop is done spoke for.
You sure relieved my mind considerable.
There's only one thing on this farm that you could want, and it better not be that.
But that's just what it is.
Better not be! You keep away from her, you hear?
You know, somewhere to tell Laurey what kind of man you are. And for that matter, somewhere to tell you once about yourself.
Better get out of here, Curly.
You know, a feller wouldn't feel very safe in here alone with you if he didn't know about you. But I know you, Judd. In this country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. You can live out of doors as one, you can live in a hole as the other. sit by my horse in the brush somewheres and heard a rattlesnake many a time. Rattle, 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 he'd go, scared to death. Somebody's coming close to him. Somebody's going to step on him. Get his old fangs ready full of poison. As long as you're scared, you've got to have protection. Oh, you can look as strong as iron, so be as weak as an empty bladder, unless you got things to barb your hide with. Say, how'd you get to be the way you are anyway, sitting in here thinking the way you're thinking? Why don't you get out and do something healthy once in a while instead of shut up here, crawling in a festering? Better now. Not on the roof, though. Say, I wish you'd let me show you something. You see that knot over there about the size of a dime Lincoln? I just want to see if I can hit it. Straight through knot without touching it, didn't I? I knew I could do it. You seen it too, didn't you? Somebody's coming, I expect.
Who fired off gun? Don't sit there, you lummy. Answer me when you're spoke to.
Well, I shot once.
What was you shooting at?
See that knot hole over there?
I see lots of knot holes.
Well, it was one of them.
Well, ain't you just a pair of purty pictures of picking away at knot holes and scaring everybody to death? I'd give you a good Dutch rub and iron some of that craziness out of you. It's all right. Nobody hurt. A pair of fools swapping noises.
Mind if I visit with you gents? It's good to get away from the women folk for a while. Now then, we're all by ourselves. Mind if I show you a few pretties private for the men folks?
I'll see you gentlemen later. I gotta get a Surrey out hired for tonight.
Art postcards?
Who do you think you're taking them at, Surrey?
On Eller. And Laurey, if she'll go with me.
She won't.
Maybe she will.
She promised to go with me, and she better not change her mind. She better not!
Now I want you all to look at this, straight from Paris.
Don't want none of them things now. Got any, frog stickers?
You mean, one of them long knives? What would you want with a thing like that?
I don't know. Kill a hog or a skunk. It's all the same, ain't it? I'll tell you what I like better than a frog sticker if you got one. Ever hear of one of them things you call the Little Wonder? It's a thing you hold up to your eye to see pictures on. That ain't all there is to it. Not quite. You see, it's got a little jigger onto it, and when you touch it, out springs a sharp blade.
On a spring, eh?
Yeah, you say to a feller, look through this. And then when he's looking, you snap out the blade. It's just above his chest, and bang! Down you come.
A good joke to play on a friend. I don't handle things like that. What I would like to show you is my new stock of art postcards.
Don't want none. I'm sick of them things. I'm gonna get me a real woman.
You want with a real woman? Why, I'm having trouble right now on account of woman. And just say you want one? Look at you. You're a man who is free to come and go as you please. You got the nice, cozy little place here. You got artistic pictures. No one to bother you. They don't talk back to you.
Tired of all these pictures of women.
So you throw them out, you buy some new ones. What do you do with the real woman? You just keep getting tireder and tireder.
I made up my mind.
So you want a real woman, eh? Do you happen to know Hello Annie?
Don't want her.
I don't want her either. But I got you.
Don't want nothing for no peddler. Want real things. What am I doing? Showing up here like that feller says and crawling and festering. What am I doing in this lousy smokehouse? like a cobweb on a shelf by myself. But when there's a moon in my window and it slants down a beam across my bed, and the shadow of a tree starts dancing on the wall, and a dream starts dancing in my head, and all of the things that I wish for turn out like I want them to be, and I'm better than that smart aleck cowman who thinks he's better than me. The girl I want ain't afraid of my arms, and her own soft arms keep me warm, and her long tangled hair falls across my face just like the rain in a storm. The floor creaks, the door squeaks, and the mouse starts nibbling on the broom, and the sun flicks my eyes. It was all a pack of lies. I'm awake and lonely. I ain't gonna dream about her arms no more. I ain't gonna leave her alone. Going outside, get myself a bride. Get your woman to
In your future, I see a dark, handsome man. Girls, could you go somewhere else and tell fortunes? I gotta be here by myself. Look, she brought that old smelling salt the peddler tried to sell us. It ain't smelling salts. It's gonna make up my mind for me. Look at me, take a good whiff now. That's the camper. Please, girls, go away. Hey, Laurey, is it true you're letting Judd take you tonight instead of Curly? Tell you better when I think everything out clear. I'm beginning to see things clear already. I can tell you what you want. Oh, tell me,
Wake up, Laurey. It's time to start for the party.
Cowman ropes the cow with bees, the farmer steals her butter and cheese, but that's no reason why they can't be friends.
I'd like to say a word for the cowboy. The road he treads is difficult and stony. He rides for days on end with just a pony. I sure am feeling sorry for the pony. Farmer should be blind. You ain't supposed to know what girl goes but hampered. Of course, if your sweetheart has told you that hers be done up in a certain kind of way with a certain color ribbon, that ain't my fault. Now watch all the hampers on the other side of the house and work your way around here. Follow me.
Mr. Hakim, I hear you got yourself engaged to Ada Wayne. Well, Nuthin. I don't know what to call you. You ain't purty enough for a skunk. You ain't skinny enough for a snake. You're too little to be a man and too big to be a mouse. I reckon you're a rat.
That's logical.
Answer me one question. Do you really love her?
Well,
And if you didn't, I'd drop you in the river. Are you serious about her?
yes, I'm serious.
And do you worship the ground she walks on like I do? This is one answer that better be yes.
Yes.
The hell you do.
Yes.
Don't you spend every cent you had for her? See that bag? Full of presents. Cost me $50. All I had in the world.
So if you had that $50 cash.
Well, then I'd have Ada Wayne and you'd lose her.
Yes. I'd lose her. Let's see what you got in that bag over there. I might want to buy something.
What would you want with them?
Well, I'm a fiddler. And I buy and sell, maybe pay you real money, as much as, say, well, a lot. A beautiful hot water bag. Looks French. I'll give you $8 for it.
$8? Well, that wouldn't be honest. I only paid $3.50.
All right, I said I'll give you 8 and I will. Say that's a quicker, Jake.
Hands off that. That was for our wedding night.
It don't look like it fit you so good. I'll give you $22 for it.
That's...
All right, 22. Pity, but not a cent more.
Those was for her to wear.
Well, I hardly think they was for you. Looks mighty dainty. $15. Let's see it. 22 and 8 makes 30, 15 makes 45, 50 makes 45, 50.
$45.50. Well, that's almost... Want to buy some more?
Maybe.
Have you ever seen one of these things?
What made you buy this? You got it in for somebody?
What you mean? It's just funny pictures.
That's all you think it is. It's more than that.
Where is everybody? Where's Aunt Eller?
Or on the other side of the house, Laurey.
Laurey, where'd you run to?
So how much you'll give me for this thing?
I don't like to handle things like this. Guess you don't really know what it is.
Sure do. It's just a girl in pink tights.
Either of you two see Laurey?
Just went over on the other side of the house. Auction's going on there.
Hey, Judd, there was one of those things you was looking for, the Little Wonder.
How much?
$3.50.
A lot of money, but I got an idea it might be worth it.
$3.50 with him. $45.50 from you. Well, that makes $50, ain't it?
No, $1 short.
Darn it, I must have figured. How much for all the rest of the stuff in this bag?
$1.
Done. You know what that means? It means I got $50 and I'm going to take 880 back from you.
You wouldn't do a thing like that to me.
Oh, wouldn't I? And when I tell Pa who I got most of the money off of, maybe he'll change his mind about who's smart and who's dumb.
Young fella, you certainly buncoed me.
Now, here's the last 2
same old sweet potato pie like last year?
You bet.
Same old sweet potato pie, Mike. What do you say?
I say it gave me a 3-day bellyache.
Never mind that. Who bet you $1?
Why, bid, I got her for the last one. $1. 90 cents.
90 cents. We're getting rich. Another vest for the schoolhouse. Do I hear more?
Do you hear $50?
Hey!
$50? Nobody ever bid $50 for lunch before. Nobody ever bid 10.
He ain't got $50.
Yes, I have. If you're a man of honor, you gotta say it when it belongs to me, like you said you would.
But where's your money?
Right here in my hand.
That ain't yours. You just bid it, didn't you? Just give it all to the schoolhouse. Gotta say, the feather still gets my daughter's hand.
Wait a minute, that ain't fair.
Go for $50.
51! Are you crazy? Hey!
Wait a minute, wait. If I don't bid anymore, I can keep my money, can't I?
Sure can.
But I still got $50. This is mine.
You feeble-minded shite punk.
Go for $51, and that means 808 with the price, I guess.
I get 820.
What are you getting for your $51?
A 3-day bellyache!
Now here's my niece's hamper. He inside a while ago, and I must say it looks mighty tasty. What do I hear, Jen?
2 bits.
4 bits.
What do you say, Slim? 6?
I've been $1.
More like it, do I hear 2?
$1.25.
$2. $2.50.
$3.
And 2 bits.
$3 and 4 bits. $4.
And 2 bits.
4 1/4. Anybody gonna go any higher?
4.5.
Go for 4.5, good.
$4.75.
4.75. Come on, gentlemen, schoolhouse ain't built yet. Gotta get a nice chisel.
$5.
Go, $5, go.
And 2 bits.
Too rich for my blood. Can't afford no more.
5 1/4. Ain't got nearly enough yet. Now for cold duck stuffing and that lemon meringue pie.
$6.
Go, $6 going.
And 2 bits.
Now you're stubborn, Judge. Mr. Carnes is a richer man than you. I know he likes mustard, raspberry syrup. Ain't nobody gonna go any higher.
No. They all dropped out, can't you see?
You got enough on, Eller.
Let's get on.
Here's the money.
Hold on, you ain't said go yet.
Well, say it.
Going to Judge Fry for $6 and 2 big
Who you say was getting more?
Judge Fry.
For how much?
6 1/4.
I don't figure that's quite enough for you.
More than you got.
Got a saddle here. Cost me $30.
Can't bid saddle. It's gotta be cash.
$30 saddle must be worth something to somebody.
I'll give you 10.
Don't be a fool, boy. You can't earn a living that is saddle.
You got cash?
Right here in my pocket.
Don't let's waste time. How high you going?
I earn you no matter what.
On Eller, I'm bidding all this here $10. Joe just give me.
Go for $10, Judge.
$10 and 2 bits.
Curly.
Most of you boys know my horse Dun. She's a kind of nice horse. Gentle and well broke.
Don't sell done, Curly. It ain't worth it.
I'll give you 25 for her.
I'll sell Dun to you. That makes the bid $35 on Eller.
Curly, you're crazy. It's all for the schoolhouse, ain't it? All for educating and learning. Go for $35. Go.
Hold on. I ain't finished bidding. You just put up everything in the world you got, didn't you? Can't bid the clothes on your back because they ain't worth nothing. Can't bid your gun because you need that. Yes, sir, you need that bad. So on, Eller, I'm just as reckless as Curly McLean, I guess. Just as good at getting what I want. Gonna bid all I got in the world. All I saved for 2 years doing farm work. All for Laurey. Here it is. $42.31.
$18 for it.
So,
That makes the bid $53 on Eller. Anybody going any higher?
Go, go, go! What's the matter with you folks? Ain't nobody gonna cheer nothing?
That's the idea. The farmer and the cowman should be friends. You lost the bid, but the bidding was fair. Come on, cowman. Shake the farmer's hand.
Sure, I'll shake hands. No hard feelings, Curly.
That's better.
Say, Curly, I want to show you something. Excuse us, Laurey. You ever see one of these things?
What is that?
Something special. You just put this up to your eye like this and see.
Charlie! What are you doing?
Doing? Nothing much. What do you want to squeal at a man like that for? Scare the liver and lights out of a fella.
Then stop looking at those old French pictures and ask me for a dance. Brought me to the party, didn't you?
Okay, you silly old woman, I'll dance with you. Dance you along the meadow if you want.
Big guy banged to pieces, Sam.
Well, lady, I got $50 cash. Now, you name the day.
August 15th.
Why August 15th?
Well, that was the first day I was kissed.
Was it? I didn't remember that.
You wasn't there.
Now, look here. We gotta have a serious talk. Now that you're engaged to me, you gotta stop having fun. I mean, with other fellers, be a little more standoffish. When fellers offer you a buggy ride,
I'll give an imitation of a crawfish and dig myself a hole where I can hide.
I heard how you was kicking up some papers when I was off in Kansas City. I heard some things you couldn't put to papers from fellers who've been talking like they know.
I only did the kind of things I sorta, to you outlaws as faithful as to me. For me, them stories about the way I lost my rumors. I wanted to be straight about it.
One thing don't sound very good to me.
You see,
I go and sold my last bottle of dopes. I cut out all shenanigans. I saved my money, don't give her a drink in the bathroom down at Flanagan's. Gave up a lot of other things a gentleman never mentions. Before I give up any more, I'd like to know your intentions. With me, it's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing for you? It can't be in between. It can't be now or then. No half and half romance will do. I'm a woman man, a whole lot of time. All complete with slipper and hop. Take me as I am or leave me be. Hey, give me all, give me nothing. And nothing's what you'll get from me.
not even something.
Nothing's what you'll get from me.
It can't be in between. It can't be now and then.
No half and half romance will do.
You got me a house, all painted black, cute and clean and pretty and bright.
Big enough for two, but not for three.
Supposing that we should have a third one.
He better look a lot like me.
The spitting image.
He better look a lot like me.
talk to you. What made you slap that whip on the old lady, nearly make her run away? What was your hurry?
Afraid we'd be late for the party.
You didn't want to be with me by yourself. Not a minute more than you had to.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to be by myself now, ain't I?
You wouldn't have been if you could have got out of it. More than to stay hid up in your room all the time. Not to sit on the front porch and won't get out on the other side. Last time I see you alone, it was winter. Snow, 6 inches deep and drifts when I was sick. You brought me like a hot soup out to the smokehouse and give it to me. Me in bed. Dying in the shade for 2 days. You asked me if I had any fever and you put your hand on my head to see.
I remember.
Do you? I bet you don't remember as much as me. I remember everything you ever done, every word you ever said. I can't think of nothing else. See how it is? I ain't good enough fam. I'm a hard man, got dirt on my hands, big slop. I ain't fitting to touch you. You're better. So much better. Yeah, we'll see who's better, Miss Laurey. Now you wish you were so free with your hairs. You're such a fine lady.
Are you making threats to me? You standing there trying to tell me if I don't like it, slobber over me like a hog, why, you're going to do something about it. Why, you're nothing but a mangy dog, and somebody ought to shoot you. You're thinking so much of being a hired hand. I'll tell you something that'll rest your brain, Mr. Judd. You ain't a hard hand for me no more, so you can just pack up your duds and scoop. Oh, and I even got better ideas than that. You ain't to come on the place again, you hear me? I'll send your stuff any place you say. Don't you as much as set foot inside the pasture gate or I'll stick the dogs on you!
Said you're say. You brought it on yourself. But can't help it. Can't never rest. Told you the way it was. You wouldn't listen.
Ada Lady!
Who's that?
It's me, Laurey. Have you seen Ada Lady? She's gone again.
Will, could you do something for me? Go and find Curly and tell him I'm here. I want to see Curly awful bad. Gotta see him.
Why don't you turn around and look, you crazy woman?
Well, you found yours. I gotta go hunt for mine.
Now, what on earth is Elam about Claremore back home if you ain't crying?
Curly, I'm afraid of my life.
Dunkin' Toast. Great boy. Great God Almighty.
Oh, don't mind me crying. I can't help it.
Cry your eyes out.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll show you. About all a man can stand in public. Get away from me, you.
You don't like me, Curly?
Like you? My God, get away from me. Put him away from me. That's how dare you.
Curly, you're sitting on the sofa.
God Almighty. Call us on, gosh.
Wish it burnt a hole in your pants.
Oh, you do you?
You heard me?
Okay, Laurey, now you stay over there where you are, and I'll stay right here, and you tell me what you want with me.
Well, Judd was here. He scared me. He's crazy. He talked wild and he threatened me, so I fired him. Oh, I wish I hadn't. If they ain't gonna tell him what he'll do now.
You fired him? Well, then that's all there is to it. Tomorrow I'll get you a new hired hand. I'll stay on the place myself tonight if you're worried about that hound dog. Now, quit your worrying about it or I'll spank you. Say, while I think of it, how about marrying me?
Gracious. What I want to marry you for?
Well, couldn't you maybe think of some reason why you might?
I can't think of nothing right now, hardly.
Laurey, please, ma'am. Marry me. I don't know what I'd do if you don't.
Curly, I'll
soon as we're married. Oh, I got to learn to be a farmer. I see that. Quit a think about throwing a rope and starting to get my hands whisked in a new way. Things is changing right and left. Buying mowing machines, cut down the prairies, shoe your horses, drag them plows under the sod. Countries are changing, got to change with it. Bring up a pair of boys, new stock to keep up with the way things is going. Now I got you to help me. Oh, I'm out to something yet. I remember the first time I seen you, I was at the fair. You was riding that gray filly of blue stars, and I said to someone, "Who is that skinny little thing with a bang hanging down on her forehead?"
Yeah, I remember. You was riding broncs that day.
That's right.
And one of them drove you.
And that's... did not throw me.
Yes, you jumped off then.
Sure I jumped off.
Yeah, you sure did.
Hey, if there's anybody out here around this yard who can hear my voice, I'd like for you to know that Laurey Williams is my girl.
Curly,
And she's waiting got me to ask her to marry me.
they'll hear you all the way to Catoozy.
Let 'em. Let people say we're in love. Who cares what happens now?
Just keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so bright and light.
Let people say we're in love. Starlight looks well on us. Let the stars beam from above. Who cares if they tell on us? People say
Well, say goodbye here, baby.
Aw, can't you even stay to drink to Curly and Laurey?
No. Time for the lonely gypsy to get back to the open road.
Oh, I wish I was going. Then you wouldn't be so lonely.
Look, Edwin, there is a man who I know loves you like nothing ever loved no one.
Ellie.
A man who will stick by you for all of your life. And that man for you is Will Parker.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like Will a lot.
He is a fine fellow, strong like an ox, young and handsome.
All right. I love him, I guess.
Sure you do. And you love those clear blue eyes of his. And the way his mouth wrinkles up when he smiles.
Do you love him too?
I will love him because he will make my other wedding happen. Goodbye, baby. I will show you how we say goodbye in my country. Persian goodbye.
Ellie. That was goodbye.
Yes, we have an old song in Persia. It goes, one goodbye is never enough.
I will. Ellie was just saying goodbye.
Ah, Will, I want to say goodbye to you too.
Oh, you know, I just saw the glass for me.
You two are made for each other. You be good to her, Will. And you be good to him. You don't mind, friend of the family.
Did you say you was going?
It's time for the lonely gypsy to get back to the open road. Friend of the family, I'll show you how we say goodbye in my country. Persian goodbye. Lucky fella.
Well, give me one of them Persian goodbyes.
Persian goodbye. Well, that ain't nothing compared to an Oklahoma hello.
Hello, Will.
Say, Andrew, why aren't you back in the barn getting drunk with us? Never seen you stay so sober at a wedding party.
Been scared all night. Scared of Judd Fry, the local star for curling.
Wow, Jim Fry's been out of the territory for 3 weeks.
He's back. Seen him at Claremores last night. Drunk as a lord.
Found a sweetheart, ladies. I'm gonna have okay. Gather around. Hurry up. Ready? Ready now? 1, 2, 3.
Let's have 3 cheers for the happy couple. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! Say, Curly, was you scared when that preacher said that about, do you take this here woman?
I was scared he wouldn't say it.
I was afraid Curly back out on me. They could have been compared time to start new life.
It ain't too early and it ain't too late.
Starting as a farmer with a brand new wife.
Soon be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state, gonna treat you right.
Gonna give you barley, carrots, and potatoes.
Pasture for the cattle.
Spinach and tomatoes.
Flowers on the prairie where the jukebox is.
Plenty of hair and plenty of room.
Plenty of room to swing a rope.
Plenty of heart and plenty of hope.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say,
Fire, yeah.
we're only saying, no, we're doing fine, Oklahoma. stop gabbing about it.
Seems like these times when men ain't got no need for women.
Well, these times when women ain't got no need for men.
Yeah, but who wants to be dead? Gertie! Thought you was in Bushy Head.
Just come from there. Too bad you missed Laurey's wedding.
Well, I've been having one of my own.
Plans? Who'd you marry? Where is he?
Is that him?
That's him.
Ellie Heckman!
Did you see my ring, girl?
How long you been married?
4 days. 4 days with that laugh. Golden wedding.
If you married her, you must have wanted to.
Sure, I wanted to, and I saw the moonlight shining on the barrel of her father's shotgun. I thought it would be better to be alive. Now I am not so sure.
I decided you ought to settle down in Bushy Head and run Papa's store.
Hello, Will. Did you hear the news? Gertie married the peddler.
Mighty glad to hear that, peddler man. I think I ought to kiss the bride. Friend of the family, remember? Hey, girl, you ever heard of an Oklahoma hello?
Oh, Gertie! Oh, no. Gertie!
I wish I had my rope. Where are you going? I'm going to stop Maid and Wendy from killing your wife.
Mind your own business!
What you doing out here making all that racket, you bunch of pig stealers?
Come on out, peaceable, Laurey.
And you too, you curly-headed cowboy.
Put that dimple on your cheek.
Come on, fellas, let's get them out.
Wedding party still going on? Glad I ain't too late. I got a present for the groom, but first I want to kiss the bride. Whoa. And here's my present for you.
Judge, you made your point.
Be careful, bro.
Somebody order something.
Stop it.
Watch out.
This is enough.
Stop There it is. There we go.
Finish him off.
Look at him. Fell on his own knife. Roll him over, somebody.
Maybe he's still alive. Be careful.
What do we do? Ain't he all right?
Is he just stunned?
Get away, some of you. Let me look at him. Curly, he
Don't say anything.
can't be like that.
I didn't go to...
It'd be like that to happen to us. Can't do a thing now. Try to get him to a doctor, but I don't know.
Come on, some of you. Carry him over to my rig. I'll drive him over to Doc Tyler's. Be careful.
Watch your shoulder.
I got to see if there's anything to be done for him. Take care of her, Eller.
Maybe it's better if you and Curly don't go away tonight.
I don't see why this had to happen. Everything was so fun.
Let your mind run on it.
Can't forget, I tell you. Never will.
That's all right, Laura, baby. If you can't forget, don't try to, honey. Lots of things happen to folks. From being poor and hungry, being old and a fear to die. That's the way it is, cradle to grave. And you can stand it. There's one way. You gotta be hardy. You gotta be. You can't deserve the sweet and tender in life unless you're tough.
Oh, I wish I was the way you are.
Oh, fiddlesticks, scrawny and old.
thinks I'll give myself in tonight. Thanks.
Tonight, why your train leaves Claremore in 20 minutes.
Best thing is for Curly to go of his own accord and tell the judge.
Wow, you're the judge, ain't you, Andrew?
Yes, but...
Well, tell him now and get it over with.
It wouldn't be proper. You have to do it in court.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Let's do it here and say we did it in court.
We can't do that. That's breaking the law.
Well, let's not break the law. Let's just bend it a little. Come on, Andrew, start the trial. We ain't got but a few minutes.
Andrew, I got to protest.
Oh, shut your trap. We can give the boy a fair trial without locking him up on his wedding night. All right, here's the long and short of it. First, I gotta ask you, what's your plea? That means why did you do it?
Why'd I do it? Because you've been pestering Laurey, and I always said someday I...
Just a minute, just a minute. Don't let your tongue wobble around in your mouth like that. Just listen to my question. What happened tonight that made you kill him?
Why, he come at me with the knife, and
And you had to defend yourself, didn't you?
Why, yes, and furthermore,
Never mind the furthermore. The plea is self-defense. Why? Now, is there a witness who saw this happen?
I feel funny about this, Andrew. I sure feel funny.
You'll feel funny when I tell your wife you're carrying on the other woman.
I'm carrying on with no one.
Maybe not, but she'll feel funny when I tell your wife you are.
Laugh all you like, but as Pedro Marshall.
Oh, shut up about Ben Marshall. We ain't gonna let you send the boy to jail on his wedding night. We just ain't gonna let you. So, shut up!
Come on, fellas. There's wolves to their train in Curly, Surrey, and we'll be the horses. Oh, just a minute. I haven't given my verdict yet.
well, the verdict's not guilty, ain't it?
Of course, but...
Well then, say it.
Court's adjourned.
Well, hey, Annie, where on earth have you been? Will and me had a misunderstanding. He explained it fine.